Hey everyone, it's Dreamseer444 and welcome to my channel, guys. Look and see what are the messages here in the collective. What is the collective message? I did see insecure. Someone is a bit, you could be feeling something, or someone is feeling a bit insecure around you. You also have envious people. Somebody watching what you do. Keep shining, you know. Fake friends. Yeah, some of you got to get rid of some people. Not all of you, because you've already gotten rid of everybody. For some of you, you done already closed doors. Well, for some of you, you still have some people here around you. Or maybe this is just people that's looking from looking. You know what I'm saying? They're not in your life, but they're just observing you from a distance here. You have people that are hiding, trying to hide the evidence of something that they did towards you. Okay? Somebody who's toxic. Somebody who won't leave you alone. Somebody who feels like you discarded them. This person's trying to hide some evidence that something that they did, or that they're hiding the fact that they're under some type of investigation, or that they're investigating something with you. Like somebody's watching you, trying to, I'm hearing something about, yeah, private relationship. Exactly. Somebody's trying to see if you're in a private relationship with someone else. Be cautious about this person. I just saw cautious. Okay, this person could do drugs. All right. This person could get high and get a little bit crazy because they don't want to hear. Somebody could hear voices, or they could be paranoid, or something's like really triggering someone. I feel like somebody is a hater, a low-key hater, disguised as someone who's passionate about you. Someone who you could have had a child with, or at some point thought that you were pregnant, or something happened around a pregnancy. Yeah, somebody here wants to have tantric sex. I feel like someone does sex magic to try to get you to, someone needs to check themselves too. Maybe someone needs to check their attitude, their ego. Somebody here did sex magic to try to lock you in, and then they betrayed you. Or that's what they're intending to do. Yeah, kick you to the curb. This is stupid. Why would they do that? Does someone just like to intentionally hurt people? What is it? Divorce, breaking a contract. Someone broke a contract. Or somebody's going through a divorce. So maybe you're not being kicked to the curb. Maybe somebody else is being kicked to the curb. Be careful if someone wanted to, it's coming back out here again, copycat. There's a copycat being kicked to the curb. Yeah, you want to be careful about somebody may just want to like sex you down, have this tantric sex to gain some type of control with you. Or if you were dealing with this person in the past, it's like after you sleep with this person, you realize it's a bad choice because, I don't know if your energy is gone. I saw depression. So maybe dealing with someone was very depressing. And this is my second time seeing police. There's some type of police activity here, possibly involving a runaway or somebody here who called them, you know, you could have a child or know someone, or you could be being questioned about, have you seen someone? It's like a runaway. Huh. Police again. Pregnancy test. Keeping you a secret. Yeah, somebody's going through like a divorce, or they're trying to close out some other contract, so they're keeping someone else a secret. Somebody's keeping a secret. And they may have tried to throw away some information, some paperwork, but someone has copies of something. It says copycat, but I saw copies. Trash copycat. Somebody's trying to hide the evidence that they were with someone, but someone has evidence, and I feel like it has something to do with the recording, pictures, something like that. I hate nothing about you. Someone went towards a copycat, kicked to the curb. And now they want to get rid of the copycat because they realize that that they don't hate anything about you. So maybe someone was upset with you and went towards a copycat, or somebody who they thought was similar to you. Maybe they're trying to get over you. Now they want to kick that person to the curb. Yeah, running away. Somebody wants to try to get away from a situation now. Someone's doing drugs, or they're finding out that this copycat does heavy drugs or something like that, or pop pills. I don't like running away with doing drugs. Like somebody trying to get away from someone who is trying to, you know, give them drugs, or somebody who's like too intoxicated, like somebody trying to get away from this person. I'm also hearing like somebody you may like to do certain things, smoke or drink or something like that, and someone could have tried to like connect with, yeah, Seven of Swords. Somebody tried to connect with someone on that same type of time, but they didn't realize this person is way excessive. Like if you drink a little, smoke a little, this person does 5 times the amount of what you were doing, and this person's getting evidence here with the Page of Pentacles that they need to get away from this person. So they're kicking someone to the curb because this person is like trash. They're excessive. They're trashy is what I'm getting. Yeah, the World cards. That somebody is like feeling like they've learned their lesson about trying to go out here and see what else is out here, because now they're blocking someone. Now they're blocking someone, kicking someone to the curb. Nine of Cups, because they know exactly what wish fulfillment looks like for them now. I feel like at first somebody was upset with you. I'm feeling like, was somebody mad with you, or just trying to be petty, or just being sneaky? Because the Seven of Swords, yeah, the Five of Swords. Somebody thought that they could play these games or lie, deceive you. Somebody could have lied about where they were going or what they were doing, and they were connected with somebody who they thought was kind of like you. You know, like I said, maybe you have a chill vibe to you, and this person said, hey, well, the collective's not acting right now. Let me see if I could find, you know, something close to it. And what they walked into was something that was too extreme for them. It was too much. It was like this person does way more than what the collective do. Yeah, this Emperor here. Judgment. Yeah, they started to look at this person different and had to make a decision like, yeah, they're ghosting someone. Oh, wow. Okay, you could be making a final decision here, too, about someone. I feel like someone wants this Queen of Cups here, Two of Cups. All right, someone wants a union here with the Queen of Cups, Two of Cups. But I feel like someone is so disappointed in this third party interference that they allowed into this Two of Cups connection that they had, because they were deciding to be petty, or they were trying to smite someone, or they were just trying to get the upper hand, like win at all costs. With the Seven of Swords coming out, I feel like someone was just being sneaky, you know, and I feel like they now they're trying to discipline themselves, and they're actually making a decision to like level up and to choose better. The Chariot is like about overcoming an obstacle and and raising those standards here. So I feel like this person's like, oh, hell no. I mean, I knew I was out here messing around on the collective, or, you know, I was upset with the collective, but this here is just too much. Whatever it is that they realize, look, King of Cups coming out with the Queen of Cups. I also feel like you have a connection coming in. I don't know if this is someone who you're going to connect with, or if you're connecting with someone else, but it feels like someone is making a final decision after they're looking into something more closely. I feel like you have wish fulfillment coming in for you. Somebody's crying over spilled milk, though. Somebody is trying to hide the heartbreak that they feel. Someone is hurt, and they're trying to seem like they're okay. Someone is so disappointed in a choice that they made here. This could be an older gentleman who is now fighting with someone with the Five of Wands. They're having some type of arguments or conflict or disagreements, or they're just struggling within to get over something that they got themselves involved in. Yeah. Somebody is struggling to it make me feel like somebody is ashamed. Somebody is ashamed of their action, their decision. Whatever this is that they were entangled in, they're having a hard time like moving past it. This could be because of guilt. But with the Wheel of Fortune out here, this is like a moment in this person's life where they're having to realize that their poor decision making and this I'm getting some irrational way of doing things has caused this problem that they have right now. They could be fighting with someone, or they're trying to get out of something and it's hard. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like this is something that this person has to go through. It is what it is, because they thought with the Two of Wands that the grass was green on the other side. And so I feel like they tried to smite you or do something against you, and it didn't work, because whoever they were looking to hook up with and have fun with, the Moon, this person here could not replace you. They still had hidden emotions, deep-seated feelings for a Queen of Cups. Yeah. With the Moon, this could also be some secrets as well that someone was keeping from this person. Yeah, somebody's going through like a down spiral. They're going through some financial losses. They're going through really negative changes, and they're struggling. They're struggling with their emotions. They could be struggling with their health, their finances. Something that someone did. Maybe they took too much drugs with someone or something like that, because I'm getting that too. Someone's health could be affected because of the amount of drugs that they use, or whoever they were partying and entertaining, or something like that. It's like someone is, they know they're missing out. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Dang. Somebody here is getting rewarded with like an overflowing amount of abundance, joy, happiness. It's like on whichever way someone turns, there's going to be blessings coming in. Emotional fulfillment and financial fulfillment for someone. Dang. Bottom of the deck is a Hierophant. Yeah. I feel like this is God. Ace of Wands. Yep. 10 of Wands. Somebody here is, their fortune, their fate is turning around and for the good. Why did this person do this? Why was someone trying to be petty in the first place? Could it have something to do with the attention, or somebody wanted attention from someone and they thought it was going to work against this Empress, is what I'm getting. So somebody wanted attention and they ended up drawing negative attention to themselves. They thought that it was going to be a good idea to Three of Cups to try to get some attention, make someone jealous, or they thought that, yeah, somebody just like to have fun. Somebody thought that something that they did was going to get them the recognition that they wanted, the attention that they wanted. This King of Sword energy. And instead, it's kind of like now they're realizing that the choice that they made, the lovers, they're missing out on a partnership, a relationship. Somebody else here is going into a union here. I see the King and Queen of King and Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. This is a beautiful union that someone is going into, or someone is reconnecting with themselves and God, and these beautiful blessings are coming to them one way or another, because someone may choose to be single. And somebody else, they're stuck. Whatever this decision that they made, it seems like they made it trying to be petty or to spite someone, and it backfires on them. It's almost like someone thought that if they pulled away from someone, entertained something else, that it would make someone want them. But this Empress is not moving. The Empress did not fall for that. And so this person was out here just doing whatever they wanted to do with the copycat energy, to the point where they weren't even mad at the collective anymore. Look, dirty offer. Whoever this Queen of Cups, and it doesn't have to be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but this is someone who's loving, nurturing, very compassionate, romantic, affectionate. Whoever this person is also in this Queen rising energy. Could be a Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but somebody's stepping into their power and they're coming up. They're coming up, and somebody here is going to be left with whatever they chose. Now someone realizes that it wasn't a bright idea after all to try to spite someone, ghost someone, act like they didn't care, because now everything that they thought would happen actually happened in the reverse. It happened to them. Like if they tried to make someone feel jealous, if they tried to make someone feel alone, if they tried to act like they were unbothered, if they tried to cause any type of issues with someone's money or legalities or something, make something challenging, all of that is coming back at them. So they're going to be watching and observing, but this is someone who I feel like they went after someone because they thought it was going to be funny against you, to spite you. They could have even traveled to be with someone or something like that. But this person now sees that you're too busy winning and you're uninterested in them. They chose the copycat. They chose the drug head, or the person who they could just have fun with, not someone who they could build with. And now they could be having car issues or something like that. They're looking at something online that has them stressed, honey. This person is pressed about what they're seeing, what they're hearing about the collective here. And they know that you wouldn't be interested in them anymore. I feel like we're in their head coming out in the reverse. I feel like this person is starting to realize that there's no point of even thinking about the collective anymore as far as you being interested in them. Only thing they can do is be curious about you and pretend like they still balling when they're not. But they know that you do not want them, and they could be extra triggered. Like you don't want this person, man. You want them to stay with the copycat that they chose. Whatever they were trying to do to intimidate you, to make you feel some type of way, whatever this tactic is that they tried to use, even talking shit about you, possibly connecting with someone here who they thought had more than you. They got with someone who was always had their hand out to them, or somebody who they thought that they can get money from. And it's like something here just did not go the way they thought it was going to go, or somebody's starting to realize now that the decision that they made has gotten them, caused them to miss out on an opportunity, and now they're fed up. They don't even want to hear, they don't even want to hear that the collective is doing good, or that the collective is in a relationship, or none of that. They don't want to hear that here, because you know what? This person chose groupies. They like a lot of attention. They like when people fight over them. Look at girl fight. They like when women or men compete for them. This person just ain't shit. Okay? And on top of that, they were hating on your spirituality, your powers. Okay, this person has gotten themselves a bad reputation, or maybe they already had a bad reputation and decided, you know, they weren't going to change. Now, they're being left to whatever decision that they made. And I feel like this person is deeply disappointed in themselves, even though they'll never admit it. They'll pretend like they're good, that they're on top of the world. They're actually fed up with the situation. They're fed up with whoever this is that they decided to attach themselves to. They're going to be trying to ghost this person or leave this person alone. But I don't know if it's that easy. I saw child neglect. They might have already gotten somebody pregnant or something, the Page of Pentacles, or they financially tied to someone in some type of new business. I feel like somebody was trying to start something new with someone, whether it was like a business or something, or they talked about it, and now it's kind of like they want to pull out. Well, maybe they should have pulled out, but someone may want to pull out of a deal, an agreement, or something like that. Yeah, because I feel like someone is realizing that they really did love someone, but it's too late to apologize. I feel like the collective is getting a new love that is stable. Someone is realizing that it is safe to make the move that they're considering. I also get something about someone here. There's an emperor here who has been trying to decide, like, who's the real, who's the fake, who's the real, who's the fake. Okay, I feel like they're realizing who their true love is, and they're going to take this leap of faith here to bring about something that is stable and long lasting into their life here with someone. I feel like someone had to go through a lot of bad apples to finally get to the right one, and it may have cost them quite a bit here. Okay, or this is you. Either way, I'm going to leave the message here, guys. I hope that this resonates. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Even if it didn't resonate, I hope it brought you some sense of entertainment. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.